Featured performer of the night. Yeah, that's what he came all the way from LA to here, guys. Yeah. He's done comedy at the world famous Comedy Store. He has done time at the Hollywood Improv again, all the way from LA. Show him your love, ladies and gentlemen. Alexander Asafa.
He said I did time at the Hollywood Improv like it was a jail or something. That was awesome. That was awesome. Good morning, class. How we doing tonight? We good? Yeah? You see it? You like it? You love it? Yes, I do have it. It is a flat top. Now let's get one thing straight though. Don't call it a Gumby. Alright? Not every flat top you see is named Gumby. His name is Lucius. Lucius. Yeah, say it with me. Lucius. That's right. We gave birth to Lucius. I mean, well, me, my barber, and my $30. We gave birth to him January 13th, Friday, 9:38 p.m. 2.5 inches, 7 ounces. That's right. He's a Capricorn, ladies, just to let you know. Just to let you know. First time for us to be in Seattle, it is. My friends though, all my friends react differently, it just depends on who I talk to. Like my white friends, all they want to do is shake my hand and do the kid and play. In that order though. But the problem is most white guys don't know how to do the kid and play. So there's issues. I'm like, brother, is this Soul Train or American Bandstand? Like, what are we doing? Like, let's get on the same track. Don't go 3 for a hole or you go 1-2 kick. Come on, let's do this. Watch House Party. Let's go. Let's go. My Mexican friends, simple. It's easy. Straight to the point. I'm Will Smith. I'm Will Smith. I got a couple Grammys, some summer hit movies, West Philadelphia, born and raised on the playgrounds where I spend most of my days. The resume goes on and on and on. It really just comes down to which Will Smith movie was on Telemundo the night before. That's the key to it. That's what's really the key factor. And for the 2 black people in the crowd tonight, oh, there's 3. I didn't even see him. These lights don't help. These lights don't help. I'll put it like this. I got 3 generations of black music on top of my fucking head right now. Boyz II Men, New Edition, Jackson 5. Damn you, Jermaine. You were supposed to protect Michael. Damn you. Oh man. Good times. Seattle, nice city. It's been nice. It's been good to me. Been up here for a couple days. I've already been pulled over. Got here Wednesday, and I was pulled over on Wednesday. When he pulled me over, I was like, I should probably turn the Tupac down. Might be a Biggie fan. I don't want to get in more trouble. You guys got a lot of bums here. But it's not just like regular bums, they're special bums. These are some very special bums. The problem, they have like things for sale. Like weed and wine and crack. I'm thinking to myself, how, if you got these, those are high demands. Those are things that you should have a supply of. How are you broke if you got weed, wine, and crack? Who doesn't want any of these 3 things? Like dollar sacks? And you're broke? Funny. This doesn't make any sense to me. And then some of them will ask me for money, and they're dressed better than I am. This guy was like, hey man, can you help me out? He walked up to me with like one of those tweed jackets, and then with a leather collar, and had little Dick Clark soul patches on the elbows. I was like, you gonna give me the jacket? How much is the jacket? You should be paying for me. He wants $5 for his footlong at Subway. I want the jacket. What about oven roasted turkey? Seattle. I love y'all. I got to walk around a little bit over the last couple days. I got to one block, and there was a Starbucks, a Wells Fargo, and a Deja Vu strip club connected to each other. Coffee, cash, and stripping. Okay, Seattle, I see what you're offering. I get it. Makes a lot of sense to me. I get it. I do. And then not even 2 minutes from there's a spot there's a store that sells nothing but kilts. Nothing but kilts. He's like, yeah. What kind of weed do y'all smoke out here? For somebody to think that's a good idea. I'm going to sell nothing but kilts? I'm going to build a store to sell nothing but kilts. Glad I don't smoke. I'm glad. I'll be walking around with a flat top and a kilt. In jail because I was listening to Tupac. Ah, man. It's alright though, I like it. I plan on coming back, I do. Let's see, what else? There's a clock here blinking, and the time is off. Let's stop looking at that. Anyway, yeah, I don't smoke. I don't. Neither does Lucius. He doesn't smoke either. I have smoked though, and the reason why I don't smoke is because the first time I got high, I got way too high. Like, it was a bad high. Because I was with my friends, and there's some seasoned veterans. Like, I was a rookie. You know, they didn't start with a blunt or a pipe. No, they went straight to a bong about yay high. Yeah, woo, no. The thing is, when you start out smoking, you don't have the lung capacity to start here and get a high here by yourself. You don't. I mean, Michael Phelps swims and smokes. But I'm sure he took a couple losses, got some bronzes before he got to gold. You just don't start out the gate doing that. You don't go straight to the Olympics. Everybody's an amateur when they start. I had my friends help me. Carlos was here, Juan was here, then Shane, and then Skinny took over, and then I coughed for the next 2 hours. When I stopped coughing, that's when they thought something might be wrong. That's how bad it was. And I'm already one of those people that's always thinking, I'm always in my head, I'm always like, wheels always turning. Forget being paranoid. I was beyond that. I was Spider-Man. 6'3", black with a flat top. My spider senses were tingling. It was terrible. It was not fun. And my boys like, Carlos was like, dude, you need to relax, take your time. Why don't you play some games? After everything I told you, that was the worst decision I made that night. Now we got me and Mario and these mushrooms, these particle effects happening in the clouds. The game runs at 30 frames per second. I can see all of them. I want to wall crawl. I want to get out and web sling, and I'm webbing my hands and no web is coming out. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I never looked at Mario the same after that. It was never, no Smash Brothers for me, no. Couldn't do it. And that's why I don't smoke. That's why I don't smoke. I smoke every other blue moon, if that actually happens. Ah, man. A little bit about myself. My nickname's Skinny, because right now you look at me at my man weight. This is me like out of high school. I put on 40 pounds since high school, and this is how I look. This is it, yeah. I got the name when I got in high school because when I started, I was 5'4", 95 pounds. Thank you for laughing. You want to see me in a fight? Hey, dude, you gonna let her do that to you? Hey, my mom is calling. I gotta go. I'm not playing. I wish I was. I would. And true story, by the time 9th grade was done, I had grown 7 inches. I was 6'1", 110. I gained no weight. The only thing that got heavier were my bones. Nothing else. And people think I'm just, you know, my last name is Asafa, and I'm black in Ethiopia. And I like to call myself, I'm black on black crime done correctly. That's the way I see it. I'm an African American. There's some black people out here. I'm African American. Like I'm better than them or something. I'm double black. That's what it is. I'm double black. But yeah, you're probably wondering, how does that happen? Well, my mom's from Little Rock, Arkansas. My dad's from Ethiopia. And how that happens is it's called college, people. Let's put it simply, you know, where we try new things. And you try new people. Now, I know y'all like Huskies and Cougars? Is that what you're into? Yeah. Well, if it wasn't for UCLA, I wouldn't be here right now. Let's just put it like that. I needed social studies. I needed it. I did. I'm an 80s baby. I'm an official's 80 baby. Like, the thing is, if the first time you saw Michael Jackson who was entirely pale, you're not an 80s baby. You know what I'm saying? If the first song you heard on the radio of his was Remember the Time, take your ass to the 90s, see if they want you. If he only had one molestation case by the time you heard about him, you're not bad. You're not bad. You're not bad. Is this a French crowd? Is that what it is? Did I gauge you? Oh man. Yeah, I'm an 80s baby, and I'm a geek. Okay. Didn't expect that at all. Did not. But the thing is, being an 80s baby, and being black, and being a geek, there is really absolutely no one else to talk to. Seriously, like, because I watched a lot of cartoons, that's why I was raised. Like, we got some Thundercat fans here?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. See, he's white. He should enjoy Thundercats. Who was black in Thundercats? Panthro. We all know it. Let's just be honest. Panther was black. Big, deep voice, bald head, always a little angry, always a little bit on the edge, always working on the Thunder Tank, putting ribs on it and make sure the sound system's cool. You know, and he had the nunchucks. He was coming off that Jim Kelly shit. That was cool in the 70s. Think about it. Think about it. And then Silverhawks, that was worse. Does anybody remember the Black Silverhawk? No, of course not. I do, because he was brown. He was brown. He had all gold armor and a flame going down his leg. And he did magic. You know what his name was? Hot Wing. And I continued to watch this show. I did. Even after they had one black character and his name was Hot Wing. And he just basically wore one big gold jewelry junk chain. That was his outfit. And came and did magic. He sounded like Billy D. Williams or like Usher's daddy or something like that. Whichever one you want to think about. I don't know. And then G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe was worse, because that was like the biggest show. And then they had one guy on there. His name's Roadblock. Roadblock, big guy, bald head, rapped every time he said something. Gave you 2 hot bars every time he said something. Cobra's through, what we gonna do? He sounded something between like Run DMC and Chicken George from The Roots. And I missed both of them, so I just didn't relate at all. You cut my vine, but you'll still be mine. DMX styled a whole career after this guy. Yeah, I went there. I had to, right? I mean, whatever. Some of this is new. I love you people. Some of this is new. But yeah, I am a geek, and I'm getting older though. I am. Does anybody, okay, y'all are geeks, so we just go here with this. I hate when people play the air guitar wrong. It bothers me now, seriously, because we've all had some sort of experience with Rock Band, one way or another. And we know that you need both hands to play Rock Band, the air guitar right. You know, just, who plays the guitar just with this? We need this. This is the tandem. You know what I'm saying? You need Jordan to have Pippen. Pippen needs Jordan. That's how it goes. Kobe needed Shaq for a couple years. You know what I'm saying? Seattle needed the Supersonics. Oh, wait, my bad. Sorry. That would have worked 40 years ago. I'm sorry. I had to go there. I had to see it. I had to do it. I had to. Rain Man. It's all good. It's all good. But yeah, I was playing this game called NBA 2K, and they have this mode in there called My Player, where you create your own player, live out your NBA dreams. Yeah, I was creating my own player, and I got to the part where you put your birthday in. Mine wasn't there. Yeah, that's how I looked after I threw the controller. Apparently the first half of the 80s ain't quite what it used to be. How's a game that's been out for 10 months gonna tell me I'm too old? My $60 wasn't too old. My $60 plus tax wasn't too old at all. My $64.93 was just the right number. I didn't pay $65 to be Coach Skinny. No, I want to be drafted by the Pacers, 19 overall, and defeat the Lakers. I wanted to say the Sonics, but I was like, nah, don't do that to them again. Don't do that to them again. And then I kind of did because I stuttered. I never stutter on stage. Never. Anybody got, we got a lot of couples here, I see that. Anybody got roommates? Roommates? One person wants to fess up, that's cool. I know somebody I use Groupon to get here. Yeah, free food. Is that right, Jess?
Yeah.
Yep. They don't act like they got free food. They're like, where's our free food? Why didn't we know this? Okay. Yeah.
Good.
I got roommates, and I love them to death, I do. We got this new rule in the house. If you're the last one to eat, and you didn't cook, you gotta clean the dishes. It sounds good on paper, right? Yeah, sounds fair. It ain't fair. They make a pot of spaghetti after you leave. You come home, it's 1:30, and there's a tenth of that pot of spaghetti waiting for you with 7 plates, 12 other pots, and a George Foreman grill. Now, we've been eating spaghetti for a long time, and I don't think we know anybody who used a George Foreman grill to make a pot of spaghetti that's got broken glass on it with ragu and shredded Parmesan, as if they had a party while making this pot of spaghetti with the George Foreman grill. I was hungry, so I ate the shit. I wasn't happy about doing all those dishes. And then parking at 2 in the morning? How many times can we do 2 tacos at Jack in the Box? It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. We gotta get through the rest of the week. Oh, man. One of my roommates, he's dating this girl. I hate this happening. Let's just put it like that. Let's just get that out there. I hate it. We all have friends that are matched up with, people just aren't right for them. You attempt to talk to them, but they're blinded by the love that's in front of them. But it really ain't no love that's in front of them. I said, okay, you're not gonna listen. She'd come around and hang out, wouldn't do anything, so I started indirectly taking things into my own hands. So what I would do is I'd go to Target, I'd get like Dial soap, just for men. Just so when she got in the shower, just sent the message like, you're not wanted here. We got 2 bathrooms. So what I would do, I would piss in both bathrooms and then not flush. And then I would leave the seat up. Women hate when you leave the seat up. And I left both of them up. But I'd make sure to take my multivitamin before, so when she walked in, the piss would blind her. Neon green, see hot green, baby, see hot green. You gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta do what you gotta do. One time I didn't pay the cable bill on purpose, just so she couldn't see her favorite shows. No Basketball Wives Tonight, bitch. We can talk. That's free. Talk about you having on some of these bills. Let's go. Let's go. I live in LA, and I'm a comedian you never heard of, so I need help with the bills. I haven't made it yet. It's LA, it's not Hollywood, duh. Come on. So I'm a server. I'm a bartender. That's what I do. That's what helps with the struggle. Okay, we got one out there. Take care of your wait staff. They're kicking ass. I know it's like 412 of y'all. They're still doing their thing. They're dealing with a lot of stuff that you're not seeing. Guaranteed. Trust me. Trust me. Talk about a thing called tip karma. Tip karma. She's already laughing. Tip karma. Yeah, take care of the tip, and karma will take care of you. I hate when people get creative with the bad tipping. Don't leave me a bad tip in a Bible scripture. I'm not making this up. Don't leave me $2 on a $60 tab in Thessalonians 3:16 when I gotta clean up your plates and your cups. When I talk to AT&T in the middle of the month, they don't take Thessalonians 3:16 King James Version for my cell phone bill in August. And Lucius is Muslim, so you might be offended to people. Just think about what you're doing. That wouldn't work in church. That wouldn't. If the collection plate came by and you just dropped a Bible scripture in there, the pastor would call you out and rebuke you immediately. He'd heal you in the name of the Lord. Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. It's always an adventure, though. It is. It's good for material. I had this one lady I was serving. Another true story. She walked up to me and she was like, so do you guys have free refills on Heinekens? Now I'm thinking to myself, if you know of a place that sells free refills on Heinekens, why the fuck did you come here? Because I wouldn't come here. I'd go there. Matter of fact, I want to go. Where is there? get off in 20 minutes. You ain't tipping anyway. They got a happy hour? Do they take Bible scriptures? Come on. Ridiculous. People, when they use their credit card, they feel like the necessity to leave. If you're not going to leave a tip, I get that. But I don't need 3 zeros under the total to get the point across that you're not leaving a tip. 1 will do. 2 is like, okay, just, 3's an asshole. That's what that is. 2's enough. 2's more than enough. 3's just an asshole. Just that. I could, but it'd be hard to get away with $1,000 in the tip, more so than 10. We'll see. That part is new. Thank you for that, though. Appreciate it. So, how many couples we actually got? What, like 6? It's hard to see. Give me some claps. Those almost didn't sound mandatory. You folks almost sounded happy. That's cool. That's real cool. That's hot. That's hot. Yeah, I was in a relationship. Emphasis on was. And it's funny what's important with men and what's important with women. She got mad at me because I bought a $60 basketball. My Sunday leagues are important, okay? I look like Penny Hardaway. If you look at me from this angle, you're thinking Scottie Pippen. You're thinking 6 rings and also MVP. It's hard to play basketball at an angle. But I like looking this way. I like looking like I won 6 rings. And that's what I do. She really got upset when I bought insurance on it, though. That was the thing. When I bought insurance, that's when it sort of hit the fan. But she had just bought a $55 bra. That's expensive. For a bra? He's like, hell yeah, it is. He's not saying hell yeah because he's next to her, but he's like, you know what? You might be right. $55 for a bra? I'm not getting him in trouble. He's cool. But $55 for something as soon as I see it, I want it off? Come on now. I look at her, I talk to her, I was like, baby, does it really cost $55 to hold up your titties? $27.50 per tit? Plus tax? And what about that bra we saw in Walmart? The smart and sexy bra. It's not only smart, but it's sexy. That's $9.94, baby. That's 2 titties for $10. 2 for $5 is banging. And then she lost the damn thing. After all that, she lost it. Wouldn't even fess up to it. She was like, I didn't lose it. I just don't know where it is. See, and the thing is about a $55 bra, they just don't have those in the front. You gotta go looking for that. I know. I did the research. I walked in Victoria's Secret, and I saw that 3 for $30 section. And I didn't want the drawers, I wanted the bras. So I made a right and hit the sideline. I saw the one with the sequins on it, the pink trim, it had a little gift bag next to the price tag. Price tag said $54.50. And you touched those titties and you had a little moment, you said, oh! That's the one for me! Y'all are awesome. I do. I got one more. I'm gonna get out of here. I like to go for like 9 minutes. This thing stopped blinking. Oh, look at that. Anyway, women, we gotta love them. Gotta love them. We do. Women are a lot like cell phones, though. Someone already agrees with me. Yeah. Some have better plans. Some have better reception. Some you just pay as you go. Some phones aren't as smart as other phones. I hate them smart, dumb phones. I do. They all come with their own different apps, but they all play games. Some phones would like to be touched. Others, they just like being flipped. Let's see. Yep. You fellas, you ever had a phone for like the plan was to have a phone for like a month. Next thing you know, you're in a 2-year contract. You got a family plan, you sharing data. You got these little gold phones running around. These late fees coming. You're like, how the hell did I get here? We'll get off on that note. I love y'all. Thank you, Seattle. Seriously.